3, 2, 1, and we are live.
Boom. Looks like we're live.
Indeed we are.
Can you believe that? Is it on?
It's fine. There's a 30-second delay on the stream, but there you are.
30 seconds.
Yeah, there you are, live and active.
Alive and kicking. Heidi, 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 hi. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Shay, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing alright, thank you, Paul. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you, child. So, what do we do here? Well, I'm the psychic, guidance counselor, and all-round helper. So, do you need help? Have you got any questions that you need answering psychically or any other way we can help? So, drop your questions. We're on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and the other one.
Instagram.
That's the one. I couldn't even think of it. Instagram. So welcome if you just joined us. I know we're a bit early tonight, but what the heck? Sometimes you just got to say, what the heck? Don't know who says heck anymore. Used to be very polite.
I think it's now become just funny.
What the heck? No one says that anymore. I might just revive that again.
Might as well.
It's quite polite, actually.
We're taking a question from YouTube from a... Oh, she's retracted the question. Never mind.
Okay, nice retraction.
We've got lots of people saying hello and hi. That's
Who's saying hello, Shay?
a hello from a Marion and a hello from Alma.
Elma and Marion, hello to you too. Hope you got through the day. Thanks for your greeting. It's nice.
Well, we're taking a question from Marion asking, I need to know, how do I get out of this funk?
You're in the funk, baby, baby. A lot of people are, and it's not just you. When I say that, the planets are doing, I don't know what the planets do, but they're spinning around, doing all sorts of funny, crazy things. And the world's doing funny, crazy things, and people are reacting funny, crazy. I must stop saying that. Here's the thing. What you have to do is give. Sounds funny, eh? Give more of yourself. So, you're in a funk. I should be careful what I say there. You're in a ditch. Can we say ditch rather? You're in a ditch. Okay, and the idea is you can either wallow in the funk, all right, or you can choose to get out. And you do that by giving of yourself. So spread some happiness, spread some joy. Get out. Well, can you get outside? That's the thing. We're getting a lockdown here tomorrow for 3 weeks. But get outside if you can. The idea is not to let gravity take over, and it will. So you've got to do something. But the good news is it clears up in a relatively short time for you. And I want to say pretty soon, first week of April, this clears. But you can do a lot by just changing, I'm tired of being down. Let me try be some bubbles for somebody. But you can do it. And you will anyway.
Okay, now we've got the question from Tatiana on YouTube asking, hi there. Some readers have said there is something missing or unknown with Jameson and I. Can you see what this is? I've been so fearful about us.
Well, with all respect,
Should I be
Tatiana,
She said, should I be fearful, and what can I do to help this?
if I'm not going to read on the back of somebody else. So, if somebody has said there's something missing, another reader, well, then surely you should ask them what they meant. But I'm not going to feed off what they said. Okay, so I think it's only fair that you go back to them and ask them what the heck they meant. Thank you.
Taking a question from Arjun on Facebook saying, hi, will me and Akshay ever get into a relationship in the future? I have feelings for him.
What's her name? Arjun.
Arjun.
Hi, Arjun. Thank you. I don't think it's going to be a relationship. I think it's going to be a casual situation. Yeah, there are feelings, no doubt in my mind. But it's not what you want. You want something more. And I don't think he can give that to you, regrettably.
Okay. Next question from a Alma asking, the man that I'm dating now, is he my forever partner or did I let my forever partner go?
Oh, Elmarie. Elma. That's such a deep question. Do you know that? Such a deep question. I can't say forever partner. I can't say that. Because I just don't think you're getting the return that you give. I really don't. So, you know, I mean, when you look back at your other love, it's going to be always compared to that. So you can never be satisfied. So I can't say this is a forever relationship. You know, I'd say 4 or 5 years tops. Sadly.
Okay, we've got a question from Positive for Life asking, hi Paul, if you remember me asking a question about Kevin, you mentioned that he was a gift from above, Cupid's arrow type of love. Do you know that he said to me, I am this Cupid sending arrows to this heart, haha.
So what you're saying was I was right, Positive. Well, that's just a beautiful, beautiful comment to have. You treasure that, please, and go slowly. Do not make demands. Do not be bossy. I'm the boss of you. Do this, do that. Buy me this, buy me that. You know what I mean? Because we can get too excited and carried away. Enjoy, give, and things will be given to you, especially his heart and his attention. Even though inside your heart's going boom, 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 try and act a little bit cool, okay? It's hard to do, all right? But I'm thrilled for you, my sweetheart. I really am. And I can only wish you love and success for the pair of you. You sound like a nice couple. Thank you.
I have a question.
Pepsi, Shay Shay.
Yeah.
I have to, it's Pepsi. I want a Pepsi.
Okay, well then after that we're going to take a question from
Okay, I'm ready. From?
Galante asking, hi Paul, after I opened a case on my boss for unfairly dismissing me, 7 days later she sends me an email for a disciplinary hearing that I must attend. I said no because the disciplinary hearings are only to extend the employees who are currently employed by a business. So she is now denying firing me and my colleague because she realizes she messed up.
Yeah, no, I know, Galante. She has cocked up big time.
And she says, what should I do? I do have the CCMA case opened against her. Will I win this ugly form of gaslighting?
You're going to win, baby. You're going to win. I told you you're going to win. And she's backpedaling now, trying to cover her tracks. And it can't be done. You just keep your emails as evidence. The only concern I have is if you've got it in writing that you are dismissed. That's the only concern I do have. But as she's done that to your colleague, you guys have got the strengthening numbers. So it's just because she's had a bad day. She can't walk around firing you. Trouble is, the courts, I have it on good authority from an attorney friend of mine, that there's talk of the courts shutting for 90 days. Okay? At this stage, it's just talk. But I personally can't see that happening, and the justice system grinding to a halt for 3 months. So I'm not quite sure if the CCMA would then carry on. Okay? So you just need to see about shutdowns and lockdowns and all that. But all signs are indicated that you are going to win. Okay.
Okay. Taking a question from Priyanka asking, what is the Taurus's current thoughts about me? Does he miss me?
What's her name?
Priyanka.
Priyanka. Hi, Priyanka. Does the Taurus miss you? I would be lying if I said he doesn't miss you, but I think he does miss you. But I'm just quite. It's not. He's got your number. If he missed you that much, surely he'd make a contact. That's my trouble. So the idea, do you cross his mind? Yes, but I think he's preoccupied with work and throwing himself into work. I don't know if he's trying to get you off his mind. That's more likely. But yeah, he does think about you, my sweetheart.
Taking a question from Melfi on Facebook.
Melfi.
Asking, good evening, Paul and Shay. Hope all is good on your side.
Thank you.
Just wanted to know if there's any new developments in my life.
Okay. Pretty soon. Okay, probably around Melfi. Probably around about July. And that's not too far away because it's April next week, isn't it? Probably about July, you are going to either look for something new or further yourself. And I've got a feeling it might be work related. So there's movement for you in July, or you're going to be looking in July, but definite movement and advancement, I need to say. So it's something to look forward to after this lockdown.
Okay, moving on to YouTube. Another question from Tatiana asking, please may I have any messages regarding Jameson and I?
No. Okay. Tatiana, it's unfair. If you go to a doctor, and the doctor says, you got this. And then you go to another doctor and he has to diagnose you himself. And that's what I'm saying to you. I'm not going to go on the strength. And I really just told you that, my sweetheart.
Okay, taking a question from Arata asking, am I on the right path right now?
Arata. I don't think you are on the right path. No, Arata. There's some things going on. And something needs to come to an end. Whether it's where you're living or the lifestyle you're living. Something, it's got to come to an end, and it's going to, if you make a concerted effort towards it. Okay? So yeah, I don't think you're on the right path. I think it's got to change.
Got a question from Marisa on Instagram. Hi Paul, hope you're okay and staying safe. I'm going tomorrow for a gastroscopy. My tummy is just getting worse. Will the results be okay?
Sorry I'm taking so long. I think it can be solved with medication. I really do. I think there's an inflammation, and that's what they... I don't think there's surgery involved. So good luck. Let us know.
Taking a question from Annika saying, hello Paul and Shay. So I have this little vacation lockdown coming. I want to know if you can see any development in my situation at work.
During the lockdown, Annika? No, I don't think so, my sweetie. I really don't. I think it'll have to come after. I mean, the world's going to stop, for 3 weeks. But you're going to be victorious after that. So I've got to... you're going to win whatever it is that's going on in the work situation. So don't spend this time worrying. Okay? You're going... I still believe that there may be a promotion or an increase for you. And I know... they are threatening not to pay some companies. I mean, that's a load of rubbish. It's totally illegal, okay? Totally illegal. So do not think that that's going to happen to you. But I do see a victory for you, my sweetie. Hang in there.
Just another question from Galante saying, hi Paul, she verbally fired us and kicked us out of the shop. So does this affect the outcome of the case?
No, it doesn't affect the outcome because you had a witness who was fired with you. So again, unity is strength. And again, if you are dismissed, the legal way, there is a legal way to do it. And you need a documentation. So she's broken that law as well, which they'll hammer her for. So she'll get hammered on unfair dismissal and, the procedure. So the likelihood is your case is very, very strong. Both of you.
Taking another question from Arjun asking, will Kirthi and me get into a relationship?
What was the question before?
Same thing but with a different person.
Well, you're keen for a relationship, aren't you? Just interviewing all the boys there. It's... do you know what's bothering me? Is that you want a relationship, but there's no love. That's what's bothering me. You're in love with the idea of a relationship. Give me a relationship because I need a relationship. And there's no love. So I want to say, for goodness sake, fall in love first. Give yourself that opportunity. And stop thinking relationship. It's not the be all and end all. Love is the answer, baby. Fall in love. Where's the brandy?
Taking a question from a user on YouTube called Honey Pie saying, "Hello, Paul."
Honey Pie, I hope. Is it a relationship question?
Yes, it is.
I thought so.
Honey Pie says, "Hello, Paul. Welcome back. What do you see coming in for my partner and I?"
Well, Honey Pie, you sound like you've got it together. You're in a relationship. You obviously care for the guy. Tell the youth out there, they must fall in love. Stop falling into bed. Right? Honey Pie, what was the question? I'm getting so irate. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Don't mean to take it out on you.
What do you see coming in for my partner and I?
Partner and you. Oh, it's all like this, isn't it? You're all you're all like that at the moment. Okay. I think there's a financial issue going on with you guys. And I think that's a cause for concern. Here's the thing. It's going to iron itself out. So those creases, financial creases, are going to iron itself out for you. Okay, but you've got to give it a wee bit of time and a bit of patience. Any time after June, okay, that crease is not going to be so definite, that financial crease. So there's going to be a bit more balance. And I think you're going to rediscover each other. Because I think you guys have lost focus, what it's all about. You know, all couples are focused on, this, focus on money, focus on the house, focus on. And they don't focus on each other. Do you see what I mean? And we lose sight of what it's about. You know, we come together and go, oh, let's focus on money. Come together, oh, let's focus. You don't focus on each other. All right? Kill this situation with love. Honey Pie, I've got high hopes for you, sweetheart.
Okay, got a question from Arata again, asking, what is the next path the Spirit Guides will be taking me on?
What did we answer before?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. What's the next path the Spirit Guides are taking you on? I really don't know, Arata. I'm sorry.
It's a question from Coco asking, what am I meant to do in this lifetime? I've been having an existential crisis over here.
What is the crisis, Coco? Can you be more specific? Because can you be more specific, please, Coco?
Okay, we've got a question from Lee Michelle on Instagram saying, hi Paul, we have been living in our house for the past 7 years and our bar light flashes at random times. No electric fault. Do you think it could be a loved one and who? It only flashes for my husband.
Really? That's interesting. Is that Michelle?
Yeah, Lee Michelle Pistorius.
Only flashes for your husband. That's quite weird. Unique rather than weird. Yeah, it is. If you saw the cards, you'd laugh as well. It was the sun. Yeah. Did he lose something like 2 years ago? It's a male figure. Okay, with his grandfather, but it's definitely a male figure. My feeling is they're just saying hello. And the person would have been, funny enough, a drinker or liked bars. So he's getting a message from a buddy of his. I can take out. It might be a cousin, but more like a buddy. It's nothing to be scared of.
There's some clearing up from Coco. She says, I feel as though I'm not living a spiritually fulfilling life. And I don't really know what I'm doing sometimes with my life.
Coco, you've been very vague there, sweetheart. You know, but by saying that, you know, and you've got to. you've got to have some direction. Whether you go to a church and say a prayer. Spirituality's been knocked about, and everybody who's got a pack of cards now think they're a psychic. It's a load of rubbish. They're not. Okay? People who've got crystals think they're gemologists and all sorts of... They're not. Okay? And so do not open yourself up to that. Go and say a prayer. Okay? And that's got nothing to do with anything else. It's between you and the Almighty. Get into church, say a prayer, okay? And let that feeling guide you, okay? At the moment, you're like a ship or a boat without a rudder. So you're just going off on the sea, which way it takes you. And that's dangerous, because, you could end up on the rocks. Okay, you've got to have some kind of direction. And what I'm saying to you is, if you're looking for spirituality, don't go to the psychics. Go to a church, my sweetheart.
Just a lovely comment from Estelle saying, Paul, I just want to thank you for reaching out this morning. You are great and doing a fantastic job. I'll put an endorsement on your CV.
Estelle, it was a pleasure to help you today. Absolute pleasure, and I'm so glad we got to that point. The beginning of the day wasn't so good, but at the end of the day, it ended off nicely, and you got your wish. You stood up for yourself, which is remarkable in itself, and you took on those people, which I'm tremendously proud of you, and I know it's out of character, so it was a big stretch for you. You're going to endorse my CV, is that what you said?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I've got a CV. Estelle, are you Afrikaans? I know she is, folks. She's an Afrikaner from Cape Town, but she speaks lovely, delicious English, extremely deliciousness in English. Estelle, thank you, my sweetheart, and we'll chat soon, okay?
Lee Michelle saying, that's amazing about the flashing lights by the bar. That's amazing. He lost his brother-in-law 2 years ago. It was his best friend. We believe it's him. It also flashes when his two boys visit us.
Right. Michelle. Lee Michelle, sorry. Your hubby must take that as, us guys, we're not going to show emotion because we like. You must take that as a real, because that is just a beautiful visit. His buddy coming in, saying, "How's it, my boy?" It's just fantastic. What a visit! And that light, I bet you, whoever passed also knew the kids. So he's saying, how's it to the kids as well? How beautiful's that? That guy must have been a real nice, beautiful guy. And you tell your husband it's okay to talk to him even when the lights flicker. Whether he tells him a joke, whether he goes cheers or something like that. Do that. Acknowledge him. Because that guy loves your hubby. Really does. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
Got some more people joining on Lightworkers live feeds.
Hi, Lightworkers Light Feeds. How you doing? Hope you are surviving any kind of lockdown, any kind of crisis. Hope you're washing your hands like your mama used to say. I hope you're blowing your nose like your mama used to say. And I hope you're not kissing people like your father used to say. No kissing people. Look after yourselves out there, wherever you are. I'm inviting questions to help you.
We've had a little issue with Twitch. It's kicked us off the stream, so we've gone dead on Twitch. But
why?
I have no idea. I think there was a connection error issue.
Twitch. Son of a Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay. So Twitch is not getting a Christmas card this year.
Apparently not.
No Christmas card for Twitch.
You got loads and loads of thank yous coming in from people left, right, and centre.
Well, I don't see the thank yous, folks. Shay just tells me we get loads of thank yous coming in. So if you said thank you, beautiful, thank you, thank you, thank you. The idea is to help people, but I'm not going to be dilly-daddling about relationships. Is he going to phone me? Why hasn't he phoned me? Does he thinking of me? I'm not going to do that kakapupu anymore. Just saying. But I'm doing real questions. So with respect. You know, so you got one person came to me, right? How many Valentine's cards am I going to get this year? I wanted to slap her in the face. But I didn't, because I'm a gentleman. So I just slapped the table. See? You get one, you're supposed to be happy. But now it's got to be a competition, a collection. How many am I going to get? You spoiled little rotten thing? You know what I mean? I didn't get any. Did you get any? How many Valentine's cards am I going to get this year? Oh. It brings out the Mike Tyson in me, right? Because there's real problems in the world. Real problems. Can we eat tomorrow? Is there going to be bread? How many Valentine's cards am I going to get tomorrow? I'll be back in a minute when I breathe.
Do you want to run an ad?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. You must get some excruciatingly painful questions to answer then.
You've no idea, Shay, the questions that go on in big, fully grown people with wrinkles, and the most stupid, childish question comes out. Am I going to get a new car? Fully grown people. Right. So we try to be real here, folks.
That's kind of little.
I know, I've shouted everybody off the line. I know, I've scared everybody away.
No, it's also Wednesday, so it's a bit quiet on a Wednesday and the first day. This Friday should be quite busy.
Why
with quarantine.
should it be busy?
With quarantine.
Oh, so we're doing a quarantine special, are we?
Well, I hope so.
Well, somebody has to tell the star of the show, surely.
I don't know all the answers. You're supposed to know all the answers.
I'll do the show in a mask, shall I?
It's funny you should say that because Amy just asked if the background was a theatre piece.
Amy, you stop looking at the background, love. You're supposed to focus on me, my sweetheart. I'm the star of the show, not the background. That is done by Shay. It's in 3 panels, which has made it very awkward for her.
Sorry, I've made a blunder. Do you have a theatre background, Paul? I thought she was talking about the painting. My bad. It's my fault. You can fire me if you'd like.
Do I have a theatre background?
Yes.
Who wants to know?
That's Amy.
Amy.
Amy from Texas?
Hello, Amy. I have a background. Like any young boy, you either want to play soccer or sing in a rock band. And I did both in my youth, and also trained. I did amateur dramatics. How's that? And I did a radio course. But there is a little bit of an actor in me now. It sounds vain, isn't it? Hey, I'm an actor. No, there is a little bit of an act in me, I suppose, is the thing. But it's more for entertainment purpose. I know it can be animated, but there is. Bit of a soccer player in me as well.
Don't forget you also did radio for 2 years.
Oh yeah, I did radio for 2 years. I forgot. This on community radio in South Africa. So I travelled for an hour to get to the radio station and did an hour show, and an hour back. And I didn't charge for that. I did that for free. But I made some, it was predominantly Indian community. So I made very, very good friends and clients who used to phone the show, pretty much like this, but we did it live on air. And then after the show, they would say, well, can you come round and do a reading for me? Or so I made some very, very nice friends in the Indian community. So I've done radio, I've done music, and I've done a few plays, shall we say, years ago, when I was pretty. Not pretty anymore.
No, you're still very pretty.
No, I don't feel pretty, Shay.
You got quite a big fan base who dare to argue with that, so...
No, don't do pretty. Yes, so thank you, Amy, for embarrassing me on my own show. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. When you get a podcast, I'm going to phone you. So, Amy, how's Texas, my babe?
Yeah, and we've got some more people tuning on YouTube, but I just suppose that they're there for the theatrics of you.
They all got scared when I did my Mike Tyson.
Yeah, let's be honest, that was very scary.
Yeah, but you know, enough is enough. Real questions or I don't know what the end of the sentence is.
Yeah, real questions
or
go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some more people joining in to watch you tonight on the streams. I just wish that Twitch didn't blank out because you get quite a few viewers and I can't fix that right now while we're live.
Really?
So
well, it doesn't matter, does it? If Twitch switched off, maybe it's them.
I think so.
It's not us. Unless my face broke it or my anger broke the stream. Could happen, you know.
We'll see. But we've been on for about...
Yeah, where are you? Come on. Ask your questions.
Minutes, just waiting for your questions.
Yeah, I've got one on my phone. May I please have your help? I'm in a mess. Oh, I don't believe it. Same old questions. Who was that that was doing Jameson?
I can't remember.
Okay. Make an appointment. I'm not answering any more questions about that. I'm not answering any more questions about Jameson, and if he's phoning you or if he's not phoning you, I'm not doing that. Have the courtesy to make an appointment. I'm not answering any more.
Okay, let's see if there's some other questions to come through. Do you want me to run the ad?
No. Is there a question coming through?
Not yet, but you've got more people tuning in to watch.
Good. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul, inviting your questions on love, life, anything that's troubling you. The idea is to help you, not decide for you if other people are going to phone. It's kind of real questions, you know.
How far is my career going to go? That sort of thing.
Yeah, real questions.
Just checking. Yeah, very, very quiet tonight.
Good. That's all I can say. Is good. And they say count to 10 before you answer if you've got a temper.
If you want me to, I will run the advert.
Run the advert then, Shay. Hello. I'd like to ask you a question. What if there was a product to invite love into your life? Would you be interested? Hi, I'm Paul Gerald, life coach, counselor and psychic. And welcome to you. I'm proud to introduce my product range, For the past 18 years, I've been helping, coaching, advising clients on all matters of life. Clients would often ask me about the future, love, career, or how to deal with negative energy. A client had come to me in tears about a recent breakup in her relationship, which inspired me to develop these wonderful products. Our body has certain power points called chakras, which are 7 points of energy centers. So it made perfect sense to me that if the heart chakra needed healing, that's what required the attention. Over the past 5 years, the products have been refined and developed to activate the energy of these chakras, such as love, abundance, and protection. It may sound strange, but it's true. If you need to invite love into your life, then this is a phenomenal opportunity to receive this gift. The kit includes a motivational card, a daily prayer or mantra, an atomizing room spray, a fast-absorbing lotion or cream, instructional booklet. There are 3 kits available to you now. The Abundance Kit, the Protection Kit, and the Love Kit. Let me explain. The Abundance Kit for people seeking success or reward or general upliftment, particularly in finances. It also helps career growth or all-round good fortune. The Protection Kit is ideal for blocking out negative energy, inviting calm emotions, and a general protective mind and body. It also fights darkness and evil spirits. It is fantastic if you've experienced any of those kind of emotions or any of those kind of dilemmas. The Love Kit, well, that speaks for itself. It attracts love. It invites romantic partners. It boosts affection and encourages relationships. But it also heals from the pain of love you may have had in the past. Excellent product. Should you wish to purchase any of these life-changing products, I invite you to visit my website, www.DestinyHourWithPaul.com. Thank you so much for your time.
And we are back.
Hello.
Sorry for the little delay, everyone.
That was the advert, and you'll notice in the advert that's a gold shirt, but it's not the same gold shirt. This is a different golden shirt. Okay, so we have got 2 of those items for those fashion conscious people. This has buttons. That doesn't. I don't know why I said that.
Back on Instagram.
And Twitch?
Twitch I can't get back onto right
Well,
now.
okay, still no Christmas card for them. So, we got any questions?
None at the moment, no. But you got more people tuning in to watch you, which is always appreciated.
Yeah, welcome to Destiny Hour with Paul. And my daughter Shay, she does all the questions. She fields them, does all the computer stuff. And I just sit here like a little princess. So I couldn't do this show without her. And my love and gratitude to you, baby girl. And she's not feeling well today. And yet she still comes and helps, which is great for me. Thank you, Shay.
You're very welcome, Dad.
So I want to say hi, if you just joined us. Paul, the psychic, do this Monday to Friday, 7 days a week at 8 p.m, broadcasting from Johannesburg, South Africa. We're going on lockdown tomorrow for anybody that's interested, and we've got a 3-week lockdown, and the army's been deployed. I didn't even know we had an army, did you?
Yes, we did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Army's been deployed. I don't know what they're going to do.
Nice little hello, Uncle, and Shay, hope you are well from Tians.
Tiens, my boy, how's it? I've been seeing some of your posts with that one about Cyril. You started a riot. It was like 400 comments. Tiens. Don't do politics, my boy. The other thing which is going to start a riot in this country is apparently, I think it was on Tiens's website, he posted something from the Department of Departments, whatever, and they said the bottle stores are going to be closed for 3 weeks. This is going to cause more disruption in the country than anything else. The fact that these guys can't drink. And I went into the butcher's yesterday. There's a shortage of boerewors. This is our traditional sausage. And the Afrikaans people cannot function without this special sausage called boerewors. So I think the Afrikaans people will be rioting about their boerewors. And I think the African guys will be upset because they can't get their quarts of beer. So we're in for fun. It's never mind about the virus. It's about the sausages and beer. So that'll be fun.
I'm just waiting for the question to come through. Interesting question from a user called WG on YouTube.
WG, we've heard. How are you?
WG asks, what will you guys be doing during the lockdown?
That's nice. Nice question. Thank you. You know what? You don't even think of yourself. And that tells me there's heart, there's caring, do you know what I mean? Real people out there. What are you doing? How dare you be so kind to us? W? Thank you. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not stopping broadcasting. I am still going to be open to see clients, whether it's on the phone or whether it's in person. So for me, life still functions. Shay does tattoos from home. So she will still be open as well.
That sounds very suspicious. She does tattoos from home. I am a professional.
No, I didn't mean that, Shay. Well, I work from home.
Yeah, I know, but...
No, I didn't mean to offend.
No, some people might get...
She's got a studio here at home. So with the lockdown, people might want to still get out and get a tattoo or piercings. So she's a very accomplished artist. She really is talented. So she will continue her home-based business, as will I. And also keep praying and wishing that this epidemic comes to a peaceful conclusion. But it's getting closer because now we're hearing of people we know. My son-in-law's mum is a nurse, and she saw a corona case, and she said she's seen a lot, this nurse. She's been a nurse all her life. She's seen a lot, and she said the shallow breathing, and when the air doesn't want to go in with the ventilator, when it does, it's sore. That's just one breath. She says it looks this is how she described it. It looks like a heroin addict lying on the bed that is high or stoned. That there's no energy, there's no color, the eyes are rolling. Okay, so it's nothing like the flu, like everybody says. And when the ventilators aren't working, and so there's going to be a lot of shocks for people. That's what I will say. So stay away from the vulnerable is my advice. WG, thank you, man. Really, peace and blessings to you.
WG asks another question. How do you make predictions?
It comes in various forms. Sometimes they're here. But it's that there is a gut feel, if that makes any sense, or there's an instinct, and it comes to you or gets given to you. I asked Paul McCartney, how does he write a song? He said it's just in the air. You just got to grab out those words. That's what he says. And it's a bit like that as well. For me, it's there, it's given, or I grab it. Okay. And the more you grab or the more you practice, the bigger that ability develops. It's a long journey, but to the layman, it's that gut feel, if I can say it like that, W.
Lots of people saying, "Oh, that's really cool," and you're a tattoo artist, so I'm a little bit famous now.
Shay, if you want to do a podcast of your tattoos, or go on about your business, you're welcome to. I don't mind. But it's my show, all right? The idea... I'm joking. She's very good.
Thanks, Kevin. Amy is asking a good question. When did you realize you had a gift?
That's a very good question, Amy. And thank you for asking. It's quite a sad story, if truth be known. I've always had that kind of intuition, knowing when something's going to happen. But one day my dog was ill, and it was a rescue dog, a brilliant dog. And I ran my hands without touching him, and I felt his paw, and there was tremendous heat coming off his paw. And he was infected. That was the first discovery. But then we still had the same dog, actually. One night we woke up. I woke up and I looked outside the window and I saw a guy standing by the fence looking directly at me. So I pulled back the curtain to scare this guy off. This was after midnight, put it like that. And the guy didn't scare, because you'd think, well, somebody's looking at me, I'll run away. He didn't. And I felt really, really vulnerable. So I was watching this guy, because the girls were small. He walked round to the other window, and that was a bigger window, and he stood at the gate, and he stood there staring at me. And he was a black guy. And I thought, well, is he, what's he want? So I pulled the curtains back like that, and he looked at me, dead in the eye, and he turned around and he walked off. And I thought, at least he's gone. But I said, that was weird. I said, the funny thing, he had the same build as my dad. My dad was white. And I thought, that's really curious. I went back to bed. And then I dreamt of my dad's toolbox. Dad had a toolbox. And he had his initials on his toolbox, which is a black toolbox with his initials GB on it. And I thought, what a stupid dream. So I woke up in the morning and go, oh yeah, what's that all about? Guy at the window, dreaming of my dad's toolbox. And then I got the phone call that my dad was killed that night, the exact same time. That black guy came to the door, or window at least. So I thought, wow, what's this about? And I thought, why was I warned? Why did that happen to me? Why was I warned? And that fascinated me, and it took me on this journey. And I lost my dad in 1999. And so that journey for 21 years has been about that. Why was I alerted? And, what's it all about? So that was the discovery. Amy, I hope I haven't bored everyone to submission, but that was my journey, sweetheart. Thank you.
Quite contrary, because everybody says, wow, that's so fascinating. WG says, I'm always fascinated by your videos.
Thank you, WG. Thank you, Amy. And it astounded me. Why did that happen? Why was I alerted to my dad passing? And then, as you progress, my dad came to. I had a dream, and my dad went to gym, okay, and he was very, I want to say, health conscious. He liked to look after himself. He wasn't a bodybuilder and macho. He wasn't like that at all. It was just to keep in shape. So he went and he joined the fitness class with the girls, and he do all the light weights. But it was about fitness for him, and he liked to walk. So I used to joke with him if we had a barbecue or a family get together. He'd have his shirt off because we're in Africa, and it didn't look like he went to gym. Because he was carrying a bit of weight. He had man boobs. And I said, what do you do in the mornings? I said, because, seriously, Dad, I can't see anything here, son. So he said, it's just due to bad diet. I said, oh, really? I said, I think I'll have to follow you in the mornings. So anyway, one night after Dad had passed and everything, I got a dream. And he was standing shirtless in my dream. And I thought, oh, here we go again. He's showing off because he's fit or something. So I said to him in my dream, if you can, when guys go like that with their boobs, hey, you go, the bodybuilders. I said, if you can go like that with your boobs, Dad, then I will believe that you've gone to gym. And he's standing in his dream going like this to me. And I'm going, do this, Dad. Do this in your dreams. And he's going like this. And I said, you can't do it, can you? And then I woke up in the morning and I realized what he was saying. Carry me in your heart. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow night.